Hey everyone, and welcome to our 2026 virtual trade show. We're here with the Meg Hawkins stand, and we are lucky enough to be joined by Coral. Coral's going to walk us around our amazing products that we have today. We've got some awesome designs, and we want to hear more about it. So if you've not been able to make the Harrogate 2026 show, we'd love to walk you guys through it. Please do check us out. If you've got any questions, do reach out to us. That's obviously going to be fine. We'd love to answer your questions, talk to you about how you can purchase our products. We ship everything from here in the UK. We can get it to you very quickly, and we've got some great ranges and some new ranges that we want to talk you through. So that's what we're going to do in this interview with Coral, and it should be fun. Coral, do you maybe want to introduce yourself?
Hi, so my name's Coral. I am the designer here at Meg Hawkins, and I've been part of the business for 6 years, family business, and that's me.
Amazing. Coral's being, typically very humble. She does an amazing job with all of our designs that we have. What's the bestseller that we've got at the moment? What should people be thinking? So we're in the middle of the year. What are retailers thinking and starting to get stocked up with?
Retailers are definitely starting to think Christmas at this point. It's only July, but summer is gone. Nobody's buying summer. But I will say, if you're looking for bestsellers, our Highland Cows sell 10 to 1 on absolutely everything.
Yeah.
You're looking at mugs, candles, diffusers. Our mugs have our highest sell-through on absolutely everything. They've kind of become a collectible at this point, which is actually one of the reasons that we have just launched our limited edition mug. So this is on a limited run of only 500 pieces. It'll never get made again. It's in a special hat box. It comes with a certificate. So we're just really embracing that limited edition, and it will only be available in case sizes in 80 stores across the UK once they've all sold. So that's our limited edition mug. We're also kind of going like new product. What do people need? What do people love? And so we've just put out the Pooches range, which has also got our leads, collars, everything like that, covering all of the British breeds going on there as well. So this is one of our new launches, along with the In the Air collection, which is leaning into summer again, getting in there a little bit early, but I think it's going to be something people really love.
Amazing. And a consistent winner, absolutely, on the Highland Cows across all products. That was right. That's it. So when someone comes to you as your retailer, we don't know Meg Hawkins, where do we point them? So we point them straight to the Highland Cows. And does that work all across the country?
Up and down the country, yeah. It's literally, you could buy it down in Cornwall or you can buy it up in Aberdeen. It's everywhere. It sells really well.
So hot right now. Okay. And then what about the other different types of stores that we get at Meg Hawkins? So obviously we've got, you kind of mentioned just a little bit of the coastal. We've got maybe kind of more the farms. Like, how do you think about retailers that Meg Hawkins really works for?
So if somebody's just like, no, I don't want Highland Cow, we always point them either towards the hare or the British bird. The British bird is really quintessentially British, and that's what we really rely on. We say that we're a country-inspired brand, which we definitely are. We are from Shropshire, so that is what we do. That is where we're always around. So that is kind of where we lean towards people. And we're also branching out. We're going into like lemons and florals, so kind of appealing to more garden centres, small garden centres, multinationals, whichever works for you, really.
Amazing. And what we love about Meg Hawkins that we're always trying to push out is obviously the quality of all of our products. We're very considered with everything that we bring out and everything new. Can you maybe talk to the retailers behind the camera of what are your favorite quality, I guess, points on your products? What makes us different and what makes us special?
We really lean on being country inspired but also contemporary. So all of our products have the design printed on the box, and then we try and make the vessel as contemporary as possible. So a really good example is the fact that the box on all of our candles and diffusers has the artwork on, and then the actual vessels are very contemporary, plain with the text wrapped around them, just to make them really suitable for everybody's home.
Also, one of our strengths is that if you like our designs and you love our products, we want to walk you through all of the different products that we have in our range. Coral, what products do we have in store?
So we really try and build a brand story in store, and we try and cover as many categories as possible. So you can shop us in bath and body, so you can get us in hand wash, lotion, soap and hand creams. You can get us in stationery, so you've got your notebooks, jotters, and we're really expanding that range. You can get us in home fragrance, so you've got us in candles and diffusers, and then tabletop, so you've got tea towels, you've got mugs, you've got cake forks, you've got cake slices. So we really try and cover as many categories as possible. One of our real important parts of our brand is we make art fit the home. We want to bring art into the home and make it affordable. It's not an expensive thing on the wall. If you want something pretty and part of your life, this is the perfect place to come, really.
So here at Harrogate, one of the things that everyone keeps coming and asking us for obviously when retailers come in store is what is new. And so we are really proud to be releasing our new range In the Air. Coral, do you want to tell us about In the Air?
Yeah, so In the Air was a massive gamble for us. We are very, very, very animal based. So this was doing hot air balloons was a little bit different for us, but we're really keen to reach as many people in the UK as possible. And the first time that we showed it, everyone was like, "This is perfect for Bristol and cities and things like that." And that's what we really wanted to hit. So it's a lovely, fun, bright collection, really, really different for the Meg Hawkins brand. But we really hope that people are going to love it.
And we're starting with most of the product categories. Can we get it in all product categories that we know for in Meg Hawkins?
90% product categories. So you can get it in your candle, your diffuser, your notebook, your mug, and your coasters. That is where we're starting. And then obviously, if the range is a success and people love it, then we grow it. We really do listen to what our retailers want.
It's amazing. We've seen great success already from it, and we are already just at day one at Harrogate, and this is just launched really yesterday. So super proud of the range, and it's continuing to grow.
Yeah.
Of course, let's talk margins and shipping, carriage, etc. What can we expect from Meg Hawkins? What do you need to know if you're a retailer looking to stock us?
Okay, so we have no minimum order, so you don't have to reach a minimum with us. We work purely on case quantities. Shipping, so your carriage paid for mainland UK is 300. If it's in stock, we ship next day. Everything is picked, packed and dispatched by us from our warehouse in Shropshire. It's family business, so we literally get it out the next day. We're always on the other end of email if you've got any questions. Yeah, so that's us.
Amazing. So we're incredibly competitive. Obviously, shipping out of the UK next day is fantastic. But what about margins? What type of margins can we expect from Meg Hawkins?
So we work on a standard 2.4 margin on all of our products, and your case quantity is split between 2, 3 or 6s.
So thanks everyone for coming to our virtual trade show. It was really great to have you. We've obviously, if you'd like, please do reach out. Grab a catalogue. We'd love to have a chat with you. You can buy us in all of the normal places. Where can people find us?
So obviously you can find us here at Harrogate. We're also going to be at Autumn Fair. We have a online wholesale shop, and we also are on Fair. So you can find us in all of those places.
Thanks everybody for watching, and hopefully we'll see you next year.